Hello students, welcome to Samclasses. So now this video is about the detailed discussion for the KCET PYQs. Now what happens is, and what do we learn from the previous year's questions? First thing is we understand how KCET is asking us the questions, okay? So we'll be solving each and every year questions and we'll be doing a detailed analysis once we are done with the questions so that we get to understand what is basically asked from the integration part. Now what happens is a lot of places we are just getting questions which are of JE level or a bit harder level. So we need to understand what level we need to prepare. Because if you're preparing a bit above level or we are preparing to below level, we won't be able to do it proper in the KCT. Because KCT asks in a certain pattern and we need to decode that pattern. And I have decoded that pattern for you. And I want to explain you that students, if we study by this format, we'll be able to score more in KCT in a very less time frame. So let's start the video. First thing, this chapter comes for huge marks and that is 6. So each year we'll be able to see 5 to 6 minimum questions, students. Okay. So very important factor, 5 to 6 questions. If you're good in integration, you can just find it out. Okay, 5 to 6 question almost. It comes like in a what do you say, line by line after each question, okay, serial wise, so you can directly see. And if you are good, you practice it in a very proper way, you'll be able to solve in a faster way and you'll be able to know that 6 questions are secured. So you'll have that sense of confidence, okay? And I want to bring that in you all, so very important. Let's start it first and then we'll come to the analyzation part. Okay, now the very first question of 2015 we are solving of KCET. Let's see. What is the question telling? 0 to 4 log sine plus cos x by divided by cos x. Now what you need to solve a integral question. So first thing is, student, if you want to be damn good in integration, okay. So if you want to be damn good in integration, you have to be good in trigo. So a lot of students, they complain, sir, integration is one of the toughest topic and we don't get it. The reason is because you don't know the chapters which are related with trigo, which are related with integral. Okay, so you need to know trigo. You need to be by heart with and very strong with different integral formulas. Okay, now not just by mugging up the formula, how to apply the formula in the question, you need to understand that also. Clear? That is very important. If you know trigo, if you know definite integral formula, most of the questions will be solved in less than 30 seconds. And that is the main aim of this analysis plus PYQ solving session. Okay, see, we can solve a question. You take the question, you sit, you give 5 minutes, you give 10 minutes, you solve the question. That is not a big issue. That is never a big issue, okay, because the questions are not that difficult. But solving in a time frame of less than 30 seconds, that is the main goal that we're trying to achieve here. Okay, now let's understand what we can do and what are the different ways or methods we can apply to solve this kind of question. First thing is, what you can understand, students, let's say somebody is like into option checking also. Okay, we'll go by every means whatever we can find it out, and if you're able to find a way more better means, you can put it in the comment section. We'll include that also, no problem. So let's say we see there are 4 options, all beginning, what is it, beginning with log 2. So we can say yes, log 2 is there, definitely it has to be there in the answer. Now we also know a very similar property. Whenever something is there and the limits is from 0 to pi by 4, 0 to a, mostly the answer goes like half of that limit part, okay. So if you are like in a situation where the time is very less and you have just like 1 or 2 seconds to mark it, you can directly go and mark pi by 8 log 2. Okay, you can directly go and mark pi by 8 log 2. In 90% of the cases it will come. Okay, but how to actually solve it, and what by actual method, how can I solve it fast? So let's see. First, I told you trigo is important and we need a bit help of trigo to simplify this. Let's see how do we simplify. Okay, and one more thing, and one of the most important thing, when you go for a war, first thing before winning or losing is you have to overcome your fear. You have to go with the mentality that I'll be able to crack and I will crack this question. Okay, so when you are writing this question, you are attempting this question, even in your mind, have the confidence that I'll be able to crack. See, first of all, understand this question would come out of the screen, correct? And it'll scare you or make fun of you, like, yeah, you're not able to solve or something like that. Then why to be afraid? Okay. Now, by seeing this question, what comes first in our mind? Even a layman student who doesn't know anything, by seeing this question, what comes in our mind? Okay, we have two things in the numerator, and that is added, and one thing in the denominator. So what I can do? Divide it. So what I'll do first, 0 to pi by 4, a bit of simplification doesn't hurt. So log of sine by cos is how much, students? So we know we need the basic to go. Sine by cos is what? Tan. And cos by cos, 1. So 1 plus tan x. So this much basic we all know, correct? Now, after applying, so this first step is we are applying trigo. After applying trigo, we remembered one formula. So that's why I opened the other sheet which I have provided, the formula list, and the video link for the previous formula list of integration will be put up very soon. Okay. So what we have here, student, is see the formula. Do we have any formula from 0 to a fx dx? Yes, we have a formula. And what is that formula, students? 0 to a fx dx is nothing but 0 to a f of a minus x. So 0 to a f of a minus x. So when you are solving and you're making a formula notes, put some examples below that. Put some examples below that. So whenever you see something similar, it will strike in your brain then and there. Okay. A lot of students they say, sir, we have mugged up the formula. We know everything, but we don't know how and when it will should hit our head that this formula only we need to use. Put some examples. You'll have very similar examples. The moment you see it, you'll be able to identify it. If you don't put up, then how will you be able to identify? Correct. Now let's see. So 0 to pi by 4, directly I can write log of 1 plus tan of pi by 4 minus x. Now everybody knows tan of a minus b formula. Correct? Yes or no? So this was different integral formula part. Correct? After that, I need to use the what? The trigo formula part. Correct? So see, trigo is very, very, very damn important. Okay? So make sure that you mug up the trigo formulas like properly. So 0 to pi by 4. Tan of a plus b is what? Tan a minus tan b by 1 plus tan a tan b. So log of 1 plus 1 minus tan x, because tan pi by 4 is 1, and 1 plus tan x. Correct? Now everybody knows this. Now what if we do the LCM? After this simplification, this is like we applied the third step with trigo. Next we simplified. So 0 to pi by 4, if I simplify, what I'll get? 1 plus tan x, 1 minus tan x. So tan x gone. So 1 plus tan x plus 1 minus tan x divided by 1 plus tan x. So student, this tan went home to chill. So what is left for us? 0 to pi by 4, 2 by, log is also there. Okay, log is also there, students. Log of 2 by 1 plus tan x. Now you tell me, we got log of 2 plus 2 by 1 plus tan x. What else we can do? Sir, we know one method. What we can do is, our integral started with here, I is equal to this. Now we came here. So can we use a log property? Yes, we remember the log property. What is that log property, sir? Log of a by b is what, student? Log a minus log b, correct? So see, it is very simple, but you need to know a lot of combination of different things. Simple trigo formulas, simple different definite integral formulas, simple log formulas. These are the basics. 6 formulas that we have there, that's it in log. So if you go through, if you practice and you do solve similar questions, you'll be able to be done. And rest, once you have done it, you'll see almost all the questions are of similar pattern. Okay. Now, one thing very important, a lot of times they say, sir, how many previous years questions comes in the exam? Students, I can't give you a guarantee that whether this previous year question will be again repeating or not, but the concepts will definitely repeat. So if you know the concepts, you'll be able to solve each and every question. So what we have? 0 to pi by 4 log 2 plus minus 0 to pi by 4 log of 1 plus tan x. Now see, this is only my integrand. This only I started integration, no? Correct? I'll send it that side. I'll send it to that side. So what I'll get, student? I'll get, sir, 2i. If I send this becomes I. I'm writing one more step in exam. I won't be writing this much of steps, okay? So I'll just take over this place. So what I'll get, I is equal to 0 to pi by 4 log 2 plus, minus 0 to pi by 4 log of 1 plus tan x. So if this is also my I, correct, student? So if I send it that side, what I'll get, 2I is equal to 0 to pi by 4 log 2, correct? So I will be equal to half of, and if I integrate log 2, what I'll get? Log 2 into x limit from where to where? 0 to pi by 4. 0 to pi by 4, correct? So if I solve it here, half log pi by 4 minus 0 is what? Pi by 4. Log 2 into pi by 4, sorry. So what you'll get? Pi by 8 log 2. What I got? Pi by 8 log 2. Clear? So what I got? Pi by 8 log 2. That's it. Clear? So you need to understand. See, I took somewhere around so much of time to solve this. I could have solved in 15 to 13 seconds. 15 to 30 seconds. Let's take the same question and repeat the same process. Now this time we have a clean slate to start. And let's say when you are becoming a pro after learning all this, how do you solve? So directly you know, okay, I have to simplify. I won't be writing that step. I'll be writing one step as log of 1 plus tan x. The second step, I already know that if I'm doing it, I remember the property, that is log of, directly I'll use 1 plus tan pi by 4 minus x. So that is 1 minus tan x by 1 plus tan x. Okay. And if you're becoming more and more pro, you don't have to use write that much also. So I is equal to 0 to pi by 4 log how much? 2 by 1 plus tan x. That's it. So the moment I'm till here, I'll write I is equal to log 2, 0 to pi by 4, and this one will be I only. So I'll send it that side. So 2I is equal to, I'll directly integrate. So pi by 4 into log 2. Clear? So I is equal to pi by 8 log 2. Done. Clear? Now here, it took how much time? 15 to 30 seconds. So if I know all the steps in order to explain, I showed it in this manner. But once you start practicing in this way, you'll be able to solve most of the questions in 30 seconds, max 45 seconds. Okay, target will be 15 to 45. We have to range it. Okay, because we don't have much time to solve all questions. Okay, there will be some questions which will take very less time. So you have to capitalize on that. You have to solve them fast so that you, there will be some questions which will take more than 1 minute, more than 1.5 also. Okay, so in that we can give time. Now coming to the next question, let's see. The next question is pretty simple. Okay, by seeing the each and every question, do say that this question is damn simple and I'll be able to crack it. The first thing, now what you can do, okay, I remember one class 10th formula. What is the 10th formula of trigo? Everybody knows. Sine square x plus cos square x is how much, sir? Is equal to 1, correct? So I can write sine square x is equal to what? 1 minus cos square x. And I remember one more formula from algebra. And what is that formula? A square minus b square, student, is what? The a minus b squared into a plus b. This I have studied in what? Class 6 or 7th, correct? So this I can write it as 1 minus cos x by 1 plus cos x, correct? See, and then I'll simplify 1 minus cos x by 1 plus cos x divided by 1 plus cos x, correct? So you cut, what do you have? Just integration of 1 is what? X, and integration of cos x is sin x plus c. That's it. How much time it took? On the video right now solving it, by showing all that, it took somewhere more than a minute and a half. Now let's say I'm approaching that same question, okay, and this time I don't want to solve. In the brain only I'll register, oh, sine square x, trigo formula I know. Sine square x is what? 1 minus cos square x, and then cos 1 minus cos square 1 minus cos square x, I can write it as 1 minus cos x into 1 plus cos x. Okay, 1 plus cos x, 1 minus cos x, 1 plus cos x and 1 plus cos x will be cancelled. So I'll have directly one line, single line, I'll write 1 minus cos x and then okay, integration. Even that also I don't need to write. Okay, once you come to that pro level, you will see, okay, this one done. Clear, done, that's it. So what is the difficulty? So you need to practice, you need to understand how to attempt the paper, how to attempt each and every question. Okay, let's come to the next question. Okay, the third question, again, it's a bit of again, see, each of the three questions which we have solved continuously, they have used trigo. The first and foremost, to simplify, you need to know trigo. Then you will be able to simplify. So first point, trigo formulas should be very, very good. You have to be very good in that. Second point, you should be very thorough with definite integral formula and the application part. It should not be like a mug up thing. You have mugged up all the formula, but you don't know how to use it. What's the use of that? No use. Okay. Now see, minus pi by 4 to pi by 4. What we have? Dx by 1 plus cos 2x. What is the formula of 1 plus cos 2x? Tell me somebody. Anybody? Come on. 1 plus cos 2x. Anybody? Nobody remembers? If anybody remembers, do put it up. Okay. So 1 plus cos 2x we can write simply 2 cos square x. Correct. 2 you keep it outside 1 by 2, and this one minus pi by 4 to pi by 4. Directly I can write secant square x dx. Now here you need to remember, see, first I used trigger, next I'm using definite integral formula. Integration of secant inverse is what? Tan x. So I can directly do tan x. Correct. From where to where? Minus pi by 4 to pi by 4. I can do it like that. So I can do minus pi by 4, even though I can use one more property. I'll come to that, half. So what I'll get, student, half of tan pi by 4 is 1 minus of minus 1. So what I got? So half into 2, so that is equal to 1. This is one way. Now let's say somebody remembered, sir, secant square x and cos x, secant x and cos x are both what, sir? Even function. What is the even function, student? Any function which can absorb the negative sign. So if I put f of minus theta is equal to f x, f of minus x is equal to fx, see, it absorbs the negative. We should be person like this. We can absorb the negativity. So cos of minus x is equal to cos x. Even secant of minus x is equal to secant x. Correct. Done. So it's a negative function. So minus a to a f of x dx can also be written as 0 to a 2 times fx dx. That's it. So we also remember this definite integral formula. Correct. We can check the formula list for the even parts here. Correct. We have this function. And directly we can do. Now you'll say, sir, in this case it doesn't help much, but there will be formulas, there will be like questions where it will be damn helpful. Okay, and directly we can mark the answer of this one as what? That's it. So what's so difficult in this? We solved 3 questions of 2015. None were difficult. Everywhere we started with basic trigo simplification and then definite integral formula. That's it. Okay. So let's see this question. This question looks like some integration is there and that of algebraic types. So we have to something, what do you say, simplification, and then we have to do. Now before starting this question, you have to say that in mind that I'll be able to crack. Now by seeing this question, what are the options we can guess the answer? Let's say we have 5 to 10 minutes, 10 seconds left. What I can see, we remember one formula, sir, in derivative. See, the basic of integration is what? If I differentiate the answer, I should get the integral. Correct. If I differentiate these 4 options, I should get the integration of this answer. What I can differentiate, I can get this nearby. See, if I see, if anything, x is down, if I do u by v method, down comes v square. So if x is there, I can get x square. And here x square is there in the down. So it means what? It means what? That this option and this option I can go more, this and this I can neglect. So this is process of elimination. By seeing that question, you have very less time, and instead of 4 options, you got 2 options, and you have segregated the 2, and you have marked it like these 2 are the probable answers, and you can go for it. Okay, in exam there will be sometimes this kinds of, or what do you say, possibilities. Okay, so in then that case you can go through. Now, let's say somebody is very strong in differentiation. What he can do? He can go back and do the answer. What he can do? He can differentiate the options and get the answer. Now, he don't have to differentiate all 4. He has already eliminated the first 2. So, what he can do? Either differentiate this or differentiate this and get the answer. Okay. So, let's see if I'm differentiating the C1. Will I get the answer or not? Let's see. Now, we know the derivative formula of u by v is what? U dash v minus v dash u dash v minus v dash u by v square. Everybody knows this. So let's derive. My u is the above one and v is the below one. Okay. So u dash v. So I have to differentiate minus. So derivative of x power n is what? N into x power n minus 1. So 1 by 4 into x power 1 plus x power 4 into n minus 1. So 1 by 4 minus 1. So 1 by 4 minus 1 is what? Minus 3 by 4. Correct. Into, then chain rule, differentiate this, 4x cube. Correct. Into the v part x minus, this is u dash v, minus v dash x, derivative of x is what? 1 into v dash u is what? 1 plus x power 4 whole power 1 by 4 into minus 1. So minus minus got divided by x square. Correct. Now just what do you do? LCM, that's it. So this I brought it down and I took the LCM 1 plus x power 4 whole power. See, I can see the answer coming. And down is x square. If I bring it down, okay, so this I'll get. Just I need to check the above. So I can say by this almost I'm getting. Let's do a check final. Okay, this 4 and 4 went off. This will be, if I took this LCM, I got minus x power 4, correct. And here if I do, what I'm getting, this already I have x plus 1 plus x power 4 whole power 1 by 4 into 1 plus x power 4 whole power 3 by 4. So if you see, this is 1 plus 4, this is 3 plus 4. I can do it directly. Sir, which method you are using? Sir, anything power. If it is in multiplication like this, what do? You add up the exponents, correct? X power a into x power b is what? X power a plus b, that's it, sir. So 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4 is how much? 1, correct? So I can remove all this. This all I don't have to do. I'm just showing you all, okay? So if I remove all this directly, I can write whole power 1. So this is basically x power 4 gone. See, did I got my answer? Yes, it is same thing, integral 1 by x square 1 plus x power 4 whole power 3 by 4. That's it. Correct. So if somebody is good in derivative, they can go by this method. What if, sir, we don't want to go by this derivative part and we want to integrate and do it? No problem. Let's integrate. What is there? Okay. Let's see. So when we are integrating, let's say we have dx by x square, we'll try to take x power 4 out of that. So if I try to take x power 4 out, what I'll get? X power 4 whole power 3 by 4. And this I got 1, I divided it, 1 plus 1 by x power 4, correct. Everybody got this step, or if you didn't get, do put it in the comment section. Basically, I've just divided the whole of denominator by x power 4 and then took it out. That's it, okay. What I've done is, if you're not able to understand this step, I had 1 plus x power 4, I divided whole thing by x power 4, correct. So if you divide whole thing by x power 4, you need to multiply by x power 4 also. And then you took this one part out of that. So when you're taking out x power 4, that's above power will also come. That's it. So this and this gone. X power 3, we got it. So dx by x power 5. Now this is 1 plus 1 by x power 4 whole power 3 by 4. Now if I can see the answer right now only, if I take this as t, this whole thing will become dt. Check it. 1 plus 1 by x power 4 is equal to t. Correct. So 1 is derivative is gone. X power minus 4 is derivative is what? Minus 4 into x power minus 5 dx is equal to dt. So dx by x power 5 is equal to what? Minus dt by 4. So I got it. So what I got? Minus dt by 4, and this is t power 3 by 4. Now integration of t power 3 by 4 will give me what? 1 by 4, correct? So directly I can put this is the answer. Yes or no? And I need to adjust it. Okay, I can adjust that. Okay. Now what I'm doing is, since you have already written, you can take a screenshot. The derivative part, since I have less space, I'm erasing a bit. Okay. Clear? Now let's see. Let's erase this part and let's do it here. Okay. So what we have is, what we can do. So integration of that is minus 1 by 4 into integration of t power minus 3 by 4 is t power minus 3 by 4 plus 1 by minus 3 by 4 plus 1. You don't have to write everything like what I'm writing. I'm just writing it to explain so that you know the minute details and you know how to solve it. Okay. So that no step is a difficulty for you. Okay. So t power 1 by 4 divided by 1 by 4. Correct. So this 4 and this 4 gone. So minus t power 1 by 4. T power 1 by 4, what is t? 1 by 1 plus 1 by x power 4. Whole power 1 by 4. Correct. Now again do the LCM. So what are you getting? 1. So x power 4 plus 1 by x power 4. 1 by 4. Now try to take x power 4 out. So what I'll get? Minus 1 plus x power 4 by 1 by 4 whole divided by x power 4 power 1 by 4. So this 4 and this 4 gone. So did I got the answer? Yes or no? Did I got the answer? Yes, definitely. Clear. So this is the way to solve this question. This is the way to approach it in both ways. Okay. Done. Let's see the next question. Now coming to this question, students, what we have. See, this question we can do it like 5 seconds max. See, if you see, Down we have x e power x, correct? And if you see its derivative, even if you don't see, its derivative is here. So in the answer, whatever we'll get, we have to get something with x e power x. So either we'll get tan or we'll get cot. Now if you see one simple line, if you remember, derivative of x e power x, if you take it as t, the question is whole thing done. How do you win? So derivative of e power x is e power x into x plus derivative of x is what? 1 into e power x is equal to what? Dt by dx. That's it. So I can take e power x common. So 1 plus x dx is equal to dt. See, the whole numerator, if I take it, it will be dt by cos square t. And that is nothing but dt into secant square t. And that is what? Tan t. That's it. So this is my answer. Correct. So what was the difficulty whole way? Okay, so what here we used is we used the definite integral formula and a bit of derivative. So if you do an analysis of all the questions which we have solved of 2015, what we have learned is either we are using trigo, okay, or second thing we are using definite integral, okay, the properties part which we are needed, okay. Third, we are going by a bit simplification, okay, a bit log here and there, nothing more than that. So if you know these three things and if you have a command, you're done, nothing else. Each and every question you will be able to solve in less than 30 seconds to 45 seconds, okay. That is our main target, and for that we are working this hard. So we'll try to give you the analysis after each years of the problem PYQ, and you will be able to understand this is the way. This kind of question you need to practice more and more. This kind of question, this kind of concept will be repeating, not the questions, okay. So best of luck. We'll see you again after in the next video where we'll be discussing for the 2016 one. Now students, we have brought up this crash course where we are giving you the detailed PYQs with the detailed analysis. So do enroll it, do spread this to your friends. The offer time is very limited, okay. By Monday onwards, the 50% off will be gone. We have kept the fees to the minimum, but still we have given you the option so that first 100 students will be able to get that facility of the 50% discount, and only very few seats are left. So do enroll it, and if you're sincere about this course, do enroll it. That's it. Best of luck.